Now, as you know, All Sports Asia has been going around Malaysia, going to the federations and talking to the people that matter about the position that Malaysian sport is in right now. And we've already been to a number of the federations. We're very honored to have with us here Admiral Tan Sri Muhammad Anwar, the president of the M.G.A. Thanks for joining us today, Tan Sri. Now, talking about golf, it is, of course, such a massive sport in Malaysia. How big is it in Malaysia and how big will it get?
Yeah, as of today, I must say, based on the number of golf clubs and golf facilities that we have in Malaysia, just about over 200 golf clubs, including some 9 holes golf courses. Overall, we have about 300,000 avid golfers in this country. And I think about 175 M.G.A, the Malaysian Golf Association athletes that have joined us.
Well, I mean, that's a great pool of sportsmen to have anyway in the sport, and you know, it's a great infrastructure that can be activated. Now, of course, from that pool, we've already seen some great stars that have turned up. I think of, it used to just be Danny Chia, but of course now we've got Nicholas Fung, we've got Kelly Tan, we've got Gavin Kyle Green as well. A word on some of these youngsters with their huge headlines that they've been creating.
Yeah, I think it's as a result of our junior development program. I must say we have done quite well. Of course, my predecessors and some of the organizations in Malaysia like Sport Excel, who started this junior program, junior development, and also the Malaysian Golf Association. And Kelly and Kevin Kyle Green is a product because they have started at a young age of 5 and they grew up, and now with their exposure, with honing their skills by our association M.G.A, exposing them to international tournaments. And I think one of the critical success factors is that, for example, Gavin, he's luckier than the rest perhaps because he studied in the United States of America.
That's right, yeah.
Studied in New Mexico University. And I think with that kind of exposure, he is really in a country where golf.
Well, yeah, he's got the metal. I mean, he's got the
exactly with his
that's right.
attributes and his talent.
Well, there's pure size actually when it comes
and
to
size.
Yeah, of course.
And I think Kelly now has turned pro.
Yeah.
She's playing in LPGA in
with a brilliant result, of course.
America, of course, recently
fourth at the LPGA Championship.
Certainly, she did Malaysia proud by finishing 4th. And I think we have continuously looking at new approaches, how to really find the young talents, the right age to start golf, and then develop a program.
Yeah.
Because golf is not sort of a team game.
Well, exactly.
Golf is an individual game.
That's right.
So I think that really matters. You know, if
that is exactly what All Sports Asia wants to do over the next few years, is of course tap into that pyramid that you're creating so that more Malaysians can understand and learn more about these stars that we're producing, so they don't just have to go to international tournaments to make the headlines. And I think that's, with your blessing, of course,
we really appreciate the kind of Golf Asia's interest in trying to expose more of our local golfers.
Now, with stars like that, what are the targets for M.G.A for the next few years?
Okay, we are putting a lot of emphasis on junior development. We are, even the day I took over as the president of M.G.A, it's always been my vision, my passion for golf to reach schools.
Right.
I'm convinced that by exposing golf in schools, we have a sort of a bigger base.
Oh, exactly.
Where we can really pull out talents that perhaps on their own they can't afford to take out this game of golf.
And it's really a question of taking these talents and putting them into the infrastructure that's already there. Because you've got your 200 clubs, you've got the 300,000.
While the clubs and Sports Excel are doing their part, but I think M.G.A now have started our initiative. It's to reach school. There's 7 schools as part of our pilot project, which the M.G.A and our professional and our team is already adopting the 7 schools. And they are undergoing a program with us now.
That's exactly what we'll be looking into those schools, and of course we'll be tracking the progress of whoever we can. Now, thanks for joining us. Thanks for your time today. Just one quick message to those 175,000 or 300,000 avid golfers in Malaysia from the president of the M.G.A.
Yeah, certainly I would like to encourage parents, I would encourage the youth of Malaysia, please look into this game of golf. The benefits of playing golf, not just taking it as a sport, but more from the values of etiquette.
Yeah.
I am convinced that taking up the game of golf, you can enhance your personal values, the discipline, the etiquette that it requires, and the set of rules that golf has always been. And I think this is what we want to produce our future citizens in this country, to be very considerate person.
Brilliant, fantastic. That's exactly what we intend to do on All Sports Asia as well. Now, of course, you can keep up to date with all of the local and regional Asian Development Tour events on allsports.net. And of course, we'll be tracking in with M.G.A across the next few months to give you all the sports to all the fans all the time.